So we all know that the Akita is a very good weapon inside of Curse to stack fast cash, but what if I told you if you use the Razor 9mm with the worst aftermarket part? Well, that's actually pretty cool. The Wildfire conversion kit that boosts the fire rate by so much, it pretty much makes it like not really that good in terms of damage, but this thing stacks so much essence so fast inside of Curse, especially on Paradox Junction where it's a wall buy. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. Want to unlock all new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP? Check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy, plus lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Use code SPAZO to save 5% off for a limited time only. So inside of Cursed, we obviously have the original OG point system, right? Where you shoot a zombie once, you get 10 points. Pretty much how it's always been in classic zombies. Well, inside of Black Ops 7, it's pretty interesting, because there's plenty of weapons in the game that beat some of the other ones in terms of essence earned, right? Like, say for example, from the beginning of the game, or actually, yeah, pretty much since we started playing Curse and we started kind of figuring it out, the Akita's been like the infinite weapon point builder, right? So it's always been kind of a go-to to be like, hey, spawned into Cursed, I need the Akitas ASAP, right? No matter if you're playing Curse Survival or if you're playing regular standard Curse. But today, we're going to be using an aftermarket part that came out a little while back, and, well, let's just say it's better than the Akita, and it gives you so many points, especially on Paradox Junction, because it's simply a wall buy. Now, obviously, you got to have the aftermarket part for it to work to what it's going to do today, but you don't 100% need it for this weapon to be very, very good at point grinding. It's kind of one of those universal weapons, but it's only better whenever you actually have the attachment equipped. Real quick, we got to go ahead and grab the truck keys over here. Now, we're not specifically going to go to an extremely high round today inside of Cursed. I really wanted to make this video because I wanted to showcase you guys this, because I want you guys to be doing this inside of Cursed. I know a lot of you guys out there only play Cursed, and I know some of you guys only play regular, which either is pretty cool to me. I have fun on both. I will say with Paradox Junction being out, I'm having way more fun on Curse because it really feels like a step 2 classic zombies, right? We're on Nuketown zombies. We got the classic point system, all that stuff. So I definitely have been having more fun with Cursed inside of Black Ops 7 zombies. But you open up the greenhouse and you come back here and we can buy the Razor off the wall. Now, with the aftermarket part onto this, we don't really want to upgrade this thing too much. We want to keep it as weak as possible because whenever we start getting to those higher rounds, it's going to be extremely easy to stack a ton of points. And dude, when I say it, I mean it. It's crazy how overpowered this thing is, especially when you kind of get to, say, 20 plus and it's only maybe packed 1, right? You don't upgrade the rarity or nothing. The reason we would pack-a-punch it is to get a little bit more ammo, if that kind of makes sense, right? Now, we're not going to be pack-a-punching it to kind of max it out and get it crazy good. No, we're not doing that. All we simply want to do is pack-a-punch it for the ammo reserve, right? So that way we can kind of shoot a little bit more. We don't really have to buy ammo as much, because with this thing, on higher rounds, dude, when you use it, you're going to run out of ammo pretty quick. So you want it to be as cheap as possible. But trust me when I say this, this weapon makes it back. And it makes it back very, very fast, right? So say just these zombies right here, we started at this round at about 5,000 essence, right? There's not going to be many zombies. The gun's dealing a lot more damage than we initially want it to. We're already up at 8,000 essence, right? And to be honest, I will say this seems to definitely get essence a lot faster than the Akitas. And trust me, I played a handful of Curse. I've used the Akitas every single time. But using this, it just seems like the meta now for Cursed inside of Black Ops 7 zombies. Now, it's really nice on Paradox Junction, well, simply because it's a wall buy, right? You can't really beat that. Like on Mars Survival, you spawn in and the Akitas is literally right in front of you when you spawn in. So you can go buy that, and it's really, really good. And same thing with Astra Malorum. It's on the wall, you can buy it. Same thing with Ashes of the Dam. But in Paradox Junction, it isn't a wall buy. So you kind of can't rely on that. You almost have to get it from the mystery box, which, I mean, there's a lot of guns in the game, dude. Your odds really aren't that high all the time. So it's kind of nice to rely on a wall weapon whenever you're playing Cursed. And, well, simply, Paradox Junction is that map. We're going to teleport real quick. We got that side Easter egg, so we can go ahead and just pack-a-punch this right away, and then we can use it. We're not going to put on blue rarity. We'll say we'll take this Velox, right? Doesn't really matter. We're not really going to go too crazy today and get ultra rarity and all this stuff. I'm trying to just showcase this to you guys. We can go ahead and start this engine right here. If the truck would move, we probably could live. but we already have this pack-a-punch, so it's going to take a little bit for this thing to kind of fall off. But now we have 170 rounds, right, compared to the original 80, so we can really shred some zombies. And as you guys can see, this isn't the greatest thing in the world, but that's the point. The point isn't for it to kill zombies. I know it sounds funny, dude, but you do not even want it to come close to killing zombies. You literally just want to use it as a point farm. Again, we're going to go through some rounds today because I want to showcase this to you guys. I want to showcase you how many points you can actually get and how fast you can get it. And if you don't have the relic on that I have on where power-ups don't drop, then, well, you can get double points. And it's going to be extremely easy for you to stack up a ton and get that pack 4 very, very fast and get that golden armor very, very quick. It's really a simple process when it comes to using this razor. It's genuinely crazy, especially whenever you get to the higher rounds, and it takes a while to get through the round. But you're literally stacking so much essence. We're gonna buy double tap real quick. I have the Hellhound round, so we got to make it fast. But now is really when it's gonna pay off, because obviously we have a faster fire rate, so we can really stack up pretty quick. Now we just gotta wait a little bit. We're gonna start going through these rounds pretty quickly. Once we finish this round, we'll teleport to the other version, and we can kind of start rolling. Come here, zombies. There we go. Okay, cool. Nice. It's what I'm talking about, man. It's so weird whenever you have the relic active when you don't get power-up drops, and then at like the end of the Plague Hound round, it just literally starts the next round. There's no like indication that it's really over because you don't get that power-up. So you don't get like the max ammo, and you're like, oh, I got the max ammo. That's it. You're always kind of waiting on the next Plague Hound to come until obviously the round switches. But let's train these zombies up. We're going to need a little bit of ammo. So with it only being at pack 1, it only costs 1,500 essence to refill, which, I mean, dude, you get 770 rounds. The math on that, you know, say bullet per essence, right? You can kind of figure that out. But we can just start shredding and cooking. We started this round at 20k. We can shred. And right now, it's still a low enough round to the point where this is really killing these zombies. You know, whenever you start getting into the 20s and stuff like that, an uncommon pack 1 gun and tier 3 curse isn't really going to be that good, right? So you're going to really be able to kind of just reload, shred multiple times, which is so nice. But as you guys can see, we still just absolutely dominate because our body shot damage is double. I forgot to turn that augment off for double tap, but it's okay. I'm not really worried. Here's some salvage right here. All right, let's go and keep training up. We got another Mimic. Obviously, we want to take him down as soon as possible. Okay, so let's go ahead and pack-a-punch this. We can kind of pack this a little bit, see, you know, we put our essence to good use, right? Why not? We can pull this bad boy back out. We can continue shredding. Yeah, I mean, in a sense, don't use that double tap augment that doubles the body shot damage, but I mean, you can. It really isn't that big of a deal. It's not always going to double it, like, and help you whenever you get to higher rounds. Obviously, with your ultra rarity pack 4 gun, it's going to be super useful, but eventually the round's just going to be outdoing your damage that you can do. There we go. So we're back at 23k. We need to buy some ammo real quick. We packed it. We put us at 16, so we definitely got a decent amount. This round we'll be able to double pack, which is pretty cool. So we can take down this Mimic. There we go. He's dead. Now we can just train around a little bit more. I do have the, what's it called? The pen relic on. I believe that's the one that allows the Mimics to just spawn, like, everywhere. So, yeah, that always gives you a little bit of extra essence as well. It's actually not that bad of a relic. But we can shred a little bit more. We just, dude, you get so much points. Like, if you can run double points, you're going to be literally laughing all the way to the bank. Come on, zombies. Train around a little bit. We got 30k. Sometimes you kind of find this bug in the game where it's like your bullets actually are not giving you points anymore. Like, it's almost like the zombies have a maximum sometimes of how much you can earn off of them. There's double pack. Nice. And we have 6k left over. Round 16, double pack on our gun. I'll take it. You know, and all the perks we got. I mean, we're doing pretty good for this run. I wouldn't say it's definitely bad. And then obviously say again, if you had double points, this would all be doubled. Right? Well, kind of, in a sense. Right, if you have a ton of who's keeping score, that's going to help you. Or if you just don't have the relic on that actually allows you to get power-ups, then you'll be good. Come on, zombies. Shred. There we go. We can reload. We're back at 12k. So we can go buy a 2-plate and then a 3-plate this round as well. Or we could just wait and keep pack-a-punching. It's really no big deal. All right, we're at 15k now, so we can buy that. Again, the higher the round you're on, the more you're going to get because of the less damage you deal, so you're going to be able to hit the zombies a little bit more. You know, when you're starting your game, that's one of those things. That's blue salvage. That's definitely a mimic. We could get him to spawn in. It really isn't no big deal. I mean, you're only missing out on 250 essence, so it's not like the end of the world. But it does add up, man. It does for sure. All right, we got to be careful. Oh, my gosh. We almost just died real quick right there. Okay, we can keep shredding. Keep stacking up as much essence as possible. Come on, zombies. There we go. We can reload. Bada bing, bada boom. Come on. All right. We'll be able to easily cross over like 22k this round. We're already at pretty much 22k. Maybe able to hit like 25. I'll be happy if we can hit 25. So that would be another double pack on another weapon. Yeah, we're pretty much there. That's a mimic right there, so we can get him to spawn in, take him down. That'll give us a little bit of extra essence. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, man. 24,640. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. If this wasn't a Plague Hound round, we'd definitely probably get close to 50k by the time round 20 comes, so triple pack would not be too bad on our V-Locks. I don't know why I'm triple packing that, but just as a sense of how much essence we've earned in this game. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Reload! Holy moly, man. That thing is slow. There we go. Had to buy some ammo real quick. No big deal. Alright, we're going to get teleported to the other version. Round 19. We can flip real quick. We got some gobble gums coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 1 gum awarded. I'll take it. Shields up. I will not take it. Terrible, man. Why can't I get a perkaholic? Come on. All right, let's train around. Come on, zombies. Bring it on. You got the Rampage Inducer on. Got the Teddy Bear Relic active. Got them fast spawns in today. We can kind of switch back around. It'd be cool if there were, like, relics that, like, were good relics. Now, I don't mean in a sense like, oh, yeah, it takes this away and it actually helps you in a game. No, I mean relics that, like, boost your fire rate. You know, like good and bad. That'd kind of be cool. Since all of them are so like bad, why not give us one that's like actually good? That kind of counters it a little bit. Or like maybe have it to where in a game if you wanted to, you could become just like a freaking god. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, we can kind of come back here a little bit. We got to wrap back around. This is such a weird area to train in sometimes. See, this gun's starting to get a little bit weaker, so we're starting to get more and more essence, which is what we want, obviously. The same thing applies with the Akitas, man. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. This is just so easy to use. Okay, we can reload. We got 146 rounds left. We can just keep shredding them body shots. Just stacking so much essence real quick. All right, we got a Mimic to spawn in. We can buy some ammo. Give us 250 essence. Come on. There we go. We can shred. We're about to be at 40k. We were already past 40k, but we had to buy ammo, of course. And there we go. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. 40,000. Yeah, this round we'll definitely be able to touch triple pack on our V-Locks, which is good. That's real good, actually. And then say once we stack up enough or salvage, we could ultra rarity it, whatever it is. All right, let's train around a little bit more. But yeah, you guys definitely got to use this attachment inside of Cursed. What? How did I just go down? I don't think that was a thing, because I was up on that box. That seems a little bit rigged. We can train around a little bit more. No big deal. I definitely should invest in a vest. Get it? Invest in a vest. We can wrap back this way. All right, let's start stacking. Start stacking that bread. Okay, we can train around if I don't die. Okay, we got 43k. We're getting there. We are getting there, ladies and gents. It's nice having stamina up because you can tack, sprint, and shoot. So that really helps you whenever you're doing this. For sure. You can still keep that fast movement, but you can, you know, obviously stack your bread. All right, we're at 49k, just a little bit more, and then we'll be able to triple pack. But I got to buy ammo, so that takes us back to 47. But it's okay, ladies and gents, because we are about to cross over 50 once again. Made all that our essence back already. Okay, we're past 50,000, so we can go triple pack after this round. 52,000, we can train. Yeah, this thing gives you so much points, dude. It's so nice. I really do prefer this over the Akitas. Like, I'm not lying. I do, especially on this map. Because obviously you got to hit the mystery box, like I was saying earlier, for the Akitas, so it's a lot harder to get. And you just waste essence the entire time. You know, why not just spend it once, buy a wall buy, and that's that. It just, honestly, to me, it makes the most sense. Okay, triple pack. There we go. Triple pack on round 20. Nice. Back left at 5K. Okay, we can buy this. Bada bing, bada boom. But yeah, you guys can see just how easy it is to stack essence with this. It really is not hard whatsoever. Extremely fast results. We already have a triple pack gun on round 21 in Cursed, which is way harder than it is in Standard, right? Basically double almost what the cost is in Standard. Okay, we can just train. Let me kill this Mimic real quick with our triple pack. There we go. And then back around. But yeah, I can only imagine, dude, having a double points with this. I always play with usually the same relics, so I don't ever really have that opportunity to use this with double points, but I'm sure it's good. And obviously, if you have that relic on, you can use a Who's Keeping Score, but usually I just save those for Easter egg runs or something like that. I have learned, man. Those are pretty OP when you use them properly. Okay, I might be bad. I just might be bad at this game, ladies and gents. We need to go buy a 3-plate. I have enough. A few more kills, actually, and then I'll have enough. Come on. My gosh, dude, this area sometimes confuses me. Yeah, we have enough to buy a 3-plate now. Shred, 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 shred. Okay, we can go buy some ammo. Nice, thank you. Come on, zombies. We can reload. We got 15K. Just stacking as easy as pie. And as you guys can see, obviously the zombies aren't dying. That's the point, right? They will die over time. Obviously, we're getting a few kills off every mag. But the point is that they stay alive, so you can just keep farming that points off of them. Come on. There we go. We're about to touch 20K. I'll take it. We obviously need to get speed cola. See, sometimes these points stall. Like, the game kind of glitches a little bit because you're earning points so fast. So it isn't actually accurate in terms of how many points we're actually earning. But it's okay, because we're still earning a crap ton. And that makes me happy. That's all that matters, right? See, now it's just giving us points off of the kills. So we kind of got to just kill these zombies, wipe the round, and then call it there. But we can go buy a 2-plate and a 3-plate, right? And we're getting set up pretty darn quick, dude. I mean, it's definitely pretty fast. Like, we could have skipped out on buying Melee Macchiato. We could have skipped out on buying Quick Revive. We could have skipped out on buying Deadshot because obviously that doesn't help our strategy right now, or whatever it is, and have more essence, you know? So at the end of the day, I think this is definitely the Paradox Junction meta, and it can give you infinite points, especially in the higher rounds. Like, if you're one of those people who want to go to round 100 for the Easter egg, I would recommend using this to try and just stack up as many points as you can with it. It's just going to be the better weapon, in my opinion. Thank you guys so much for watching this short, quick, and fast video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys are going to check this out inside of Cursed. I'll see you guys in the next one. I am out. Have a good one. Peace.